Welcome to my revision class on Transport Smarts. Real-world insights every logistics student should know. Let us begin with CityLink Express. The company faces rising competition from J&T and Ninja Van. Management now needs to choose between expanding its own motor carrier fleet or outsourcing last-mile delivery. This decision affects cost, service quality, brand strength, and even long-term competitiveness. First, cost efficiency matters. Owning a fleet means spending on vehicles, fuel, maintenance, and insurance. Outsourcing converts many of these expenses into variable costs. In a competitive market, CityLink must compare both models carefully. Next, consider service quality control. When the company uses its own drivers, it can monitor conduct, delivery speed, and customer interaction. Outsourcing reduces control. Service levels may vary depending on the partner's standards. Scalability is another factor. Outsourcing allows quick expansion during peak seasons without buying extra assets. An in-house fleet provides tighter control, but grows slowly when demand spikes. CityLink must ask which option gives the flexibility it needs. Technology integration plays a role too. CityLink has its own tracking and routing systems. Internal fleets connect easily to these systems. External partners may use different platforms. This creates gaps in visibility and reduces real-time transparency. Brand identity is also important. Branded trucks create visibility. Uniformed drivers strengthen customer trust. Outsourcing reduces this direct brand touchpoint. In a market crowded with competitors, this may weaken recognition. Finally, regulatory and liability issues exist. Running a fleet requires full compliance with safety rules, licensing, and insurance. Outsourcing shifts part of this burden to third parties, but CityLink must still ensure partners follow regulations to avoid reputational risks. Now that we have looked at motor carrier decisions, let us move to a different mode entirely. Our next example explores why rail freight may offer strong value for long-distance transport in Malaysia. Now, let us turn to KTM Berhad. The company has launched new freight corridors linking Port Klang to the northern states. Management wants to know whether rail is a strong alternative to road transport for manufacturers and FMCG companies. Start with cost. Rail has lower cost per ton kilometer over long distances. For shipments above 300 kilometers, rail often beats trucks in price efficiency. This matters to firms moving heavy or bulky goods. Rail also supports environmental sustainability. Trains produce fewer greenhouse gases than trucks. This helps companies meet ESG goals and supports national environmental ambitions. A major strength of rail is schedule reliability. Trains run on dedicated tracks. They avoid congestion, tolls, and road accidents. This leads to more predictable delivery times, especially on long routes. Security is another advantage. Rail cargo faces lower risks of theft and accidents. Closed wagons and centralized monitoring improve protection for goods, such as electronics or high-value materials. Rail also excels in bulk movement. Wagons carry far more weight than motor carriers. This reduces the number of trips needed. Industries dealing with cement, steel, or beverages find this especially useful. Finally, consider intermodal connectivity. Inland clearance depots allow customs processes to occur away from the port. This strengthens integration between rail, sea, and road. Manufacturers benefit from smoother flows. Now that we have explored rail advantages, let us move to our third topic. Here we look at intermodal transportation and its value for Tiong Nam Logistics. Next, we examine Tiong Nam Logistics. The company is evaluating whether intermodal transport can improve its operations between Penang and Negeri Sembilan. This decision blends cost considerations with efficiency and environmental priorities. Intermodal transport reduces long-haul trucking costs. By shifting long journeys to rail or barge, fuel and toll expenses decline. Cost per kilometer fall when shipments travel more than 300 kilometers. There is also a sustainability benefit. Rail and water modes produce fewer emissions. Many international clients now demand greener logistics options. Intermodal transport helps Tiong Nam meet these expectations. Another advantage is reduced congestion risk. Highways, such as the North-South Expressway, often face heavy traffic. Intermodal routes bypass these bottlenecks. This improves delivery reliability. Load optimization is also important. Containers consolidated for rail or barge achieve better space utilization. This reduces trip frequency and increases equipment efficiency. However, intermodal transport does introduce handling delays. Cargo transfers at ports or terminals take time. Tiong Nam must synchronize operations to prevent slowdowns. Finally, infrastructure compatibility matters. Intermodal transport works only if ports, inland hubs, and rail terminals have suitable equipment and good connectivity. Weak infrastructure limits effectiveness. Now that we have explored intermodal logistics, let us move to a very different mode. Our next section looks at air cargo and the challenges MASKargo faces in intra-ASEAN expansion. Let us now shift to MASKargo. The company wants to expand its air cargo network within ASEAN, focusing on perishables and high-value electronics. Some board members worry about whether air cargo is the right choice. One major challenge is cost. Air freight is significantly more expensive than road or sea. For price-sensitive goods, this reduces competitiveness. Capacity limits also matter. Aircraft carry far less cargo than container ships or rail wagons. High-volume clients would require frequent flights, increasing cost and operational complexity. Weather sensitivity is another concern. Air cargo faces delays due to storms, visibility issues, technical problems, or airspace restrictions. These delays reduce reliability, especially for supply chains requiring strict timing. Air cargo also depends heavily on airport infrastructure. Not all ASEAN airports have cold storage, bonded facilities, or customs capacity. This limits market reach. Regulations add complexity. Air freight involves stricter security, screening, and documentation. This increases lead time and compliance cost. Finally, sustainability concerns exist. Air cargo has the highest emissions per ton kilometer. Many clients now prefer greener modes. With these challenges in mind, let us move to our final example. Here we look at Westports and the continued relevance of water transport in Malaysia's logistics network. Before we conclude, please don't forget to give a thumbs up for this video. Now, let's explore water transport from Westports' perspective. Despite new alternatives such as air or overland routes, water remains vital in Malaysia's logistics strategy. Cost efficiency is the first reason. Water transport offers the lowest cost per ton kilometer. This makes it ideal for long distance and bulk shipments. Ships also have very high load capacity. They carry thousands of containers per voyage. Industries like palm oil, electronics, and rubber rely on this scale. Connectivity is another strength. Westports sits along the Strait of Malacca, one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. This provides frequent links to major global ports. Water transport also produces lower emissions per unit moved. This supports Malaysia's environmental goals and appeals to sustainability-oriented shippers. By moving freight through waterways, logistics providers reduce road congestion. This helps urban areas such as the Klang Valley. Finally, Westport supports strong multimodal integration. It connects seamlessly to rail and trucking. This speeds up distribution across Peninsula Malaysia. I hope today's discussion has helped you see transportation not just as the movement of goods, but as a strategic force that shapes every supply chain. Each example we explored shows how decisions on mode, capacity, technology, and coordination can transform performance in the real world. Keep building your understanding, stay curious about how these systems work, and never underestimate the role transportation plays in connecting businesses, communities, and economies. Thank you for joining me. I wish you continued growth, confidence, and success as you deepen your journey in logistics and transportation. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you can continue gaining knowledge across many subjects in the future.